Was seeding negative stories about Colin Kaepernick during the time that he was really in traction with Jay-Z, for sure. After the Roc Nation NFL deal has been announced, I know who Harvey's Roc Nation contact is. He comes over to me and he tells me all of these things. And it was the whole Colin Kaepernick doesn't really want to play narrative. Didn't go to this training, or he sabotaged himself this way or whatever. And I looked at Harvey and I said, look, I think if we run what essentially was a hit piece on Colin Kaepernick, I don't think we have the cultural cachet to do that. So he listened. I'm like, I don't think we should do that. Like, he listened, right? He went and got back on the phone. And when he came back, there was a different story. Jay-Z was going to become an NFL owner.
It's about to go down. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back. Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Sean, that's me. Jay Black, Sexy Mo, C-Chum, and celebrity guests that you get nowhere else. That's right, but here on Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends. Go to our YouTube page, Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, and check the exclusive situation all the way out. Or catch it live. Get your comments on Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends are back. Yeah.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in.
We the worst records, baby. We about to create a perfectly horrible song. Y'all know I've been in the gym, and now all I wear is tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts. Yes, I do. Michael Sean wears tight shirts. I wear tight shirts because I'm working out some. And if I wear the right size, you won't see none of my little cuts in my arms or whatever. Short sleeve tight shirts in any type of weather. People talking trans when they see me in the street.
Your shirt's so tight, we can see your heartbeat.
Man, clown me if you want, I'm sticking to my guns. And when December comes, it's gonna be fun. You can crack jokes and treat me like a jerk, but one day you'll see my six-pack right through my shirt. And even if I wanted to, I just can't stop. I just might rock an Ezekiel crop top.
Whoa.
What? Did I take it too far? What?
Yes.
Whatever. Tight shirts in the morning, at work and when I grieve. I even wear tight pajama tops when I sleep. And now all I wear is tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts. Yes, I do. Michael Sean wears tight shirts every day. I wear tight shirts.
I'm working out some. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Tuesday to each and every one of you. June 30th, July 4th is around the corner. Good morning. We'll see what time Jay Black gets up here. Mo is traveling. So as long as Jay Black gets up here, he'll get another point. But, I mean, Mo, technically, it's a vacation. I don't know. She said she might join here. So, yeah. Shout out to Mo. I hope everything's safe. I hope she's enjoying herself and all that good stuff. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what time Jay Black gets on here. Y'all see the title, Jay-Z and Roc Nation exposed again. A lot of stories out there. A lot of stories. You saw me play the clip. I'll play it later on in the show. I like to pay it off now because if that's the title, I like people to see what it is. Van Lathan telling stories about Roc Nation going to T.M.Z. when they were trying to slander Colin Kaepernick, which is crazy because exactly what they said that he didn't want to play was exactly the word Stephen A. Smith used. He said Colin Kaepernick doesn't want to play. He exactly and slandered him about this or that or why he had moved workouts and he didn't attend workouts and all this good stuff. Anyway, we'll get to more of that. We'll also get to how we need to protect Jaylen Brown, NBA superstar from the Boston Celtics. We'll have some clips of his father speaking about what's going on with the slander and disrespect and the attack that's going on from a certain media outlet, ESPN. And I played a lot of that yesterday. I'll play it again today for those who missed out. and what this man is talking about. And I admire him. I admire him a lot because he doesn't have to. And most people get in his situation and make $300-400 million and decide, I'm just going to look out for myself. I'm not going to stick my neck out for anything. And I can't tell you to do it because you're going to tell me you've never been in that situation. A la Kevin Hart. Absolutely. I've never been in that situation. So I don't know what I would do. But I will applaud those who do and take the chance. I've said it a million times. If you got fuck, what's the point of having fuck you money if you never say fuck you to the system that is socially engineering us every day and programming us every day from the time we come out the womb? So shout to Jaylen Brown. Shout to a lot of people who are out here doing the work and trying to make people aware of a lot of things. And with that being said, we're going to have fun. We're going to have fun. We got Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson. He's in full out front panic mode. They're coming at Mayor Mandani in New York simply for doing what he campaigned on. Who would have thunk it that a mayor or any politician would campaign on something, and after he wins, the first thing they do when they get in office is try and fulfill the campaign promises? Oh my God. What type of world are we living in? What type of world are we living in? I'll also give you some highlights from the Trump party, the 250, the America's 250th party, pre-party, that they had out there. See what a disaster that was. And we'll have fun. And I'll tell you about a bunch of stuff. And you'll tell me about a bunch of stuff. But first, let's get to these good mornings. See who is in the morning chat, the chat. Who is first up in the chat? Ashabu. What up, Ashabu? Good morning, Ashabu. What's going on? What's going on there? Good morning. Blessings. KT. What's going on there, Mama? Hi, KT. Good morning. Nikki White Chocolate. Nikki said, good morning, my legendary ladies. And she broke everybody down. Everybody's in there. And then she got more after that. And then she got the fellas. Me. Cypher, Super Cypher, where are you at? I hope everything's good, dog. Hello, Takeover Legends. What's going on there? Shelly, how are you? Shelly, how's everything going? Shelly, got some more. Let me see if I can scroll down. All right. So far, all right. Normally we got more good mornings. We'll wait for everybody to gather on in. Get your comments on. Always like and subscribe the show. Let me tell you a little story. So in the morning time, I had got off the energy drinks. That's why I try and get my at least 6 hours of sleep. At least 6. And try and get my day going. Wake up at 5, do what I do. But I went to the gas station to get some gas. And it's one of those gas stations that has the convenience store in it. And it's nice. It's right around the corner. I like this one. It's right there, right where I can stop by. I actually like it. It depends on which way I'm going. Sometimes I'll stop there, but it's not directly on my way to work. So when I go in there, there's a whole display, and it's got these drinks on it. It says "Feel free," and it's a blue little bottle and everything like that. And I'm like, okay. I said, all right, what the fuck is that? So I inquire. See, what is that? And the lady's like, I don't know. A lot of people get them. And, some people who are trying to grab some energy get it. And I'm like, feel free, classic. I see the feel free. I see the little bottle. And I'm like, how much is it? $9. $9. That's for this? So I don't get it because I'm not trying to get on these things. And a few days go by. I go back in there to get my bar. The protein bar that I get that only has like 2 grams of sugar, so it's lower than that. And I grab in there. I see it again. Nice lady, you know anybody else who's one of the ladies? Anybody who's used that? And I'm like, no. She's like, yeah, they come in here all the time. And I was like, oh, so I'm curiosity killed the cat. So I get one. I spend $9, and I take it. It says shake well. I take it, shake it up. And take it, and all of a sudden when I take it, let me get some music behind this drama. All of a sudden when I take it, I feel a whole layer like a film goes over me. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I said, what is this? I'm on the phone, and actually, no pause. You can feel there's something like it numb my mouth up a little bit. I said, what did I just take? So I call, I'm not on call, I'm on the phone with my co-parent to station. I'm like, I took this thing at the gas station. I don't know, this thing put a hole, like numb my mouth. And she's like, why would you take something from the gas station? Duh, I know. But y'all thinking like it's a nice convenience store. They got nice stuff all over the place. It's nice. I said, I know. I was curious. It was $9. She said, you spent $9? She said, it's a drink? I said, nah, it's more like a little glass shot that you take and you shake it up. She's like, well, you might want to chill on that. The rest of the day, my energy is on 1,000. 1,000 people. I'm not hyped or nothing. The energy level is just, it's good. I ran to the radio station. I did a bunch of things. I might have had a show and came home. After I came home, I was organizing. I said, this energy is ridiculous. Because it wasn't like my hands were shaking or nothing. It was just a good level of energy. It wasn't like over the top where I had a headache or my heart was racing. It was just like, I felt like I can get shit done. And I'm in. So I don't OD. Get one in the morning, do it for the day. Once again, super productive. When I'm working with the kids at Camden High, when I was working with them, we over there talking, I'm giving them tips and they're doing their comedy, and I'm like, and I don't feel sluggish. And then when I get done doing that, one time, 2 times, my twins come with me, and we go to eat afterwards and come home and take care of stuff, pay bills, and I don't even take a nap. I'm like, this, what is this stuff? What is it? Then I go into the store a few days ago. Then the lady says, I talked to her. She said, yeah. I said, let me get one. She said, yeah, this guy, he's got like 10 in a day. I said, he got 10. She said, yeah, he would take 2, and he would come out back a few hours later. I said, really? She said, yeah, he'd come a few hours later, and he would just be in. And I counted. He bought like 10 for the day. He would be gone a few hours and come back. I said, what the fuck? So that was the context clue where I was like, what the fuck? I said, is he mixing this with something? She said, I don't know. So I get my bottle of the Feel Free, and I keep it moving. I don't really pay no mind. I'm like, that's a little weird. I'm thinking maybe he's mixing something or something or something. A few days after that, I go back to the place. And she stops me. She says, now mind you, this is something that never happens. If you're going to buy something from a store, ain't nobody stopping you from spending your money. She says, did you see the TV report about this stuff? What the fuck? I said, excuse me? She said, did you see the TV report about this stuff? So I said, no, actually, no, I didn't. She says, you might want to check this out on TikTok or do some research on this. Excuse me? I said, so are you stopping me from getting? She said, I'm just telling you, people, you know the way capitalism works. If you want to buy something, ain't nobody stopping you from them making a profit. She stops me. I still get it. I'm hard-headed. I need my energy. I need to get my day going. I get it. Boom. I don't research it at that moment. But I wind up beginning to research. But let me just skip to this part. I go back. Let me just research. I researched this and I put the drink in. And there's an ingredient called kratom. It is KRATOM. And on the bottle, because God forbid I would have read the bottle thoroughly, it says, Feel Free Classic, has kava root, kratom leaf, herb supplement. At the bottom, under that, it says, can be habit forming. Consume responsibly. I didn't read all that. And I said, what is kratom? Well, people, I need you to Google kratom. I need to Google kratom. Yes. Let me tell you what the ingredient kratom is. Kratom. Let me just read this shit to you. Cause you can't never have nothing. Kratom. Kratom is a tropical tree native to Southeast Asia. Everything's in Southeast Asia. Its leaves contain psychoactive compounds that act as a stimulant in small doses and a sedative with an opioid-like effects in large doses, despite being sold as an herbal supplement. In low doses, it can cause increased alertness, physical energy, and rapid heart rate. High doses, it can cause sedation, pain relief, confusion, and heavy breathing. Physical and psychological dependency, regular use can lead to tolerance, and stopping abruptly will often cause opioid withdrawal symptoms. What the fuck? What is this? Severe symptoms. Misuse has been linked to liver damage, seizures, psychosis, and in some cases, overdose or death, especially when mixed with other substances. This is what you guys were selling at the... Dude, I can't. I can't. Every time I find something, it then gives you a warning about relapsing. If you have any substance problems or substance use problems, it's led to relapses. The FDA warns consumers not to use it and has taken action against companies making unproven health claims. Regulations vary by location. Several U.S. states and municipalities have outright banned kratom, while others enforce age restrictions or consumer protection acts. Of course this thing works. Of course the thing I find that helped me be productive the entire day, that helped me keep it moving. Of course. Man, what the fuck? So it got even better. So as I go there and let me get the music back on. I go back to still get my bar. I said, let me chill on this stuff. Even though I'm only taking one. You see the justification? You see me justifying it already? I'm only taking one. So I freaking go over there, and this is where it's crazy. This company has released a new one, a new version of this, but without the kratom. They've removed the kratom. This is how crazy this is. The guy working there, now it's a guy. The guy working there says, hey, are you going to get one of your drinks? I said, nah. So he said, well, he says, we got your drink without the kratom. He knows now I didn't have this discussion with him. I had it with the women. He knows the exact ingredient that's in this bitch that needed to be removed. And he's a very nice dude. And he hands me that one. I said, no, I'm good. He said, nah, take it for free. You can have it. I just want you to try it. People, don't nobody give you samples of nothing. Don't nobody give you samples of nothing. He gives me a free one of these without the kratom. Without the kratom. So I take it. I know y'all yelling right now. I know y'all hitting your account, y'all texting so hard you might break a finger. I take it. Doesn't really have the same effect. Of course, it doesn't have the dangerous drug in it. It gives me a little something. Now, the reason why I have this bottle is because I saved it because I wanted to tell y'all this story. So I took it, gave a little kick, did a little something, but it ain't do what this did. Oh, and I forgot the liver damage. If you take it in high doses, what it can do to your liver and everything like that. And you know, my liver, I'm trying to make amends with my liver for all the years of damage. So I've been doing well, trying to make my liver a better place to be, a better liver in general. But that was my story. When somebody gives you something free at a store and says, try this one instead of this one, some shit was going on. But just giving you a heads up, this right here, it will work. It is dangerous. It is addictive. It is habit forming. And it says it all on here. It says it all on here. So I don't know if anybody's ever tried this who can actually also co-sign what I said. It's amazing. But of course, it's bad for you. God damn. And I know some of y'all yelling at me right now for
You dumbass nigga.
I know some of y'all,
Nigga, please.
coming at me right now.
All my
So
motherfucking friends hate your bitch ass. And they're right.
and they are right. Let me see if Jay Black's gonna join the show today. Let's see if I'm gonna be a solo artist. Let me see. You getting on? Let's see. You getting on today? No pause. He might be knocked out. Jay needs sleep. That's got to be crazy because I sleep like a baby. All right, let's get to some more of these good mornings. I see y'all active now. Scroll. Jeanette hit the good morning. Jeanette ran the rig $9 for that. You can get a 3 liter of RC Cola for $1.50. It don't do this, baby. It don't do what this did. I'm gonna miss this thing. It don't do what this did. It's about to be 100 degrees this week, by the way. So if you have any type of breathing problems, keep your ass inside. Oh, damn. Mike drinking bath salt. I don't know. I didn't know what I was drinking until I had to research. I didn't know what was going on. But I know this shit is legal in Jersey because they selling that bitch. And I know people are walking in there getting 10 at a pop. They had to restock it, they said. Crack in a bottle. That's what I called it to the lady. I said, y'all selling crack. And she must be in recovery too. I said, because I'm going to have to go to a meeting after this. She said, yeah, one day at a time. So it was an energy shot. It was more than this. This ain't no energy shot. This is a whole different level, Legs. It's a whole different level. What up, Legs? Yoli, what's going on, Yoli? How you doing? B12 shot pills. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go for the B12. Am I gonna be packing outside the country? Son, listen. Hold up. I heard those things are dangerous. Yeah, so I had to chill on them things. I thought I found something. I said, "Oh, I'm getting all this worth." Something like them gas station pills. Facts on fact. The gas station boy. If we see Mike scratching his neck, he's still on it. Well, if you see me scratching my neck, it means I'm going through some withdrawal trying to get off of it. I tested for Kraton when I worked in the drug lab. Just saying, you tested? You tested for it? Like you did the testing for it, or you got tested for it? Stacy warned you, Lord. Yes, absolutely. Jesus, they selling speedball. Yes, I know if I was on probation right now, that I would probably test positive for some type of opioid. Good morning, Stacy. What up, Jay Blizzy? Yeah, I'm telling them that you probably missed the story about this stuff. Don't get this stuff. I found out it's amazing. This Feel Free is amazing, but it got an ingredient in it that is totally dangerous and addictive forming. And boy, did it work like a motherfucker. Boy, it gave you the energy of life, man. Yes, it did.
Why are you so blurry, though?
I don't know. I saw it on the video. There's nothing I can do about it, y'all.
Okay. Good morning, Stacy McCann. Good morning.
I don't know if it's the
What up,
Wi-Fi.
Random Rick?
Because every time I look at it when I'm not on, when I just look at it regular, it looks regular. For some reason.
Afro Queen. All right. It's the last day of June. We're 6 months in. We're through. What up, Mike? What we doing? What clips we got? I feel like I wanna judge people today.
Don't judge nobody, because first thing we got to get is to the damn title. Because your man's is coming. Your man's is
Don't
coming.
tell me you waited for me to talk about Jay-Z.
No, I already played it because now I know that I got to pay that off when we first start the show so people don't get upset. I know we're supposed to make them wait, but a lot of people
Jay-Z
just
and
use the
Rock
show.
Nation exposed again. All right, let me hear. Let me hear how Jay-Z and they all
And
exposed.
this goes back to Colin Kaepernick.
Nation was seeding negative stories about Colin Kaepernick during the time that he was really in traction with Jay-Z, for sure. After the Rock Nation NFL deal has been announced, I know who Harvey's Rock Nation contact is. He comes over to me and he tells me all of these things. And it was the whole Colin Kaepernick doesn't really want to play narrative. Didn't go to this training, or he sabotaged himself this way or whatever. And I looked at Harvey and I said, look, I think if we run what essentially was a hit piece on Colin Kaepernick, I don't think we have the cultural cachet to do that. He listened. And I'm like, I don't think we should do that. Like, he listened, right? He went and got back on the phone. And when he came back, there was a different story. Jay-Z was going to become an NFL owner. Rock Nation.
Yeah, so that was the slander that Van says while he was at TMZ, Rock Nation was planting hit pieces against Colin Kaepernick and saying that he didn't want to play, that he was sabotaging his own career. And ironically, Stephen A. Smith said those exact words during that situation. So obviously he got the hit piece too. So the social media is in a fury.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, listen, I've been trying to tell y'all for a minute that the opt is the opt. But I'm just little old me. Y'all judge for yourselves. I'm sure Yankee Stadium, the propaganda will be spread throughout the world. I'm sure everybody will go about their business and not give a damn that story after story keeps coming up about him fighting against the home team. Hey, what you want me to do? A lot of y'all, well, I will give credit to people here. Y'all know what it's hidden for. You can't just keep having story after story after story after story after story and just keep saying, yeah. I mean, they got them all compromised. They got everybody in their pocket. They got people I used to work with in their pocket. And they going up there. They're going up there compromised as hell. You're not going to get no true story from that.
Any proof that Charlamagne the God in the Breakfast Club was compromised by Rock Nation? We got our answer today. Look no further. And Jay-Z sold us out this week by signing the exclusive deal with Target and effectively destroying and ruining all the progress that Black activists who started the Target boycott had created. A lot of people thought, man, this is really messed up. And a lot of independent creators made videos speaking up. But a lot of us thought, man, would these industry dudes speak up? Would they finally have balls and call out Jay-Z for doing something nasty? I had zero expectations that the Breakfast Club and Charlamagne the God would speak out against Jay-Z, but I probably expected them to just completely ignore and skip over the topic. What I didn't expect, or at least I was shocked to see, was them comment on their platform and completely disrespecting their audience with this mental gymnastics and going to bat for Jay-Z.
So Jay-Z is selling Reasonable Doubt products at Target, and people are upset. Now you guys know there actively is still the Target boycott happening. So people are questioning why Jay-Z is selling product at Target. And when I mention product, so you guys know that Jay-Z is celebrating the 30th year anniversary of Reasonable Doubt. So on the Rock Nation store, which is on the Rock Nation website, they have vinyls and cassette tapes and different things that you can buy, but it's also being sold at Target. Now Target had posted this as exclusively sold at Target, but it's being sold, as I just told you, places outside of Target as well too, but people are upset about it.
So they start off with just lying, just telling an absolute objective lie, abandoning all facts on behalf of Jay-Z because it's their job. Lauren LaRosa says Jay-Z didn't do nothing exclusive with Target. All he's doing is selling his CDs in Target, which he's already doing. Now, that's just false. In the Target announcement, they says there will be an exclusive vinyl color only to be bought at Target. And then secondly, there will be different versions of certain records that are unreleased. Unreleased, different versions of certain songs that will only be available at Target on those vinyls. It's an exclusive deal. Now, it's bad enough what Jay-Z did, but if you want to convince us that Jay-Z did nothing wrong, you want to start off with probably not lying about the facts. Because once you lie about the facts, that signals to us you're trying to rationalize in your head how Jay-Z is not a sellout, but you can't rationalize that with the current facts. So you're creating facts that don't exist. So you don't think that Jay-Z is a sellout. So you could somehow reason with yourself where you're a running point for Jay-Z, which I think is nasty and disgusting. It's nasty work, man. Right? The facts are the facts.
Well, they go more into Charlamagne caping for him. And I like everybody. Hey, this is part of the game. You got to protect the golden child. And if you get in the end, you get in the end, God bless you. Go ahead, knock yourself out. That's the game. Just make y'all aware of it. Even my man Gilly came out and said it. Gilly came out and said it a while ago. But I know a lot of people, we so groupied out that we don't want to see it. Even Gil tried to tell Shannon Sharp.
Keep it real with you, you want me to lie to you. Keep it a buck. I said the Rock Nation brunch ain't of nothing but Jay-Z putting a bunch of on the lawn and then going in the back door and saying, I told you I still run this shit. Give me the money. Wow. You think I'm letting it use my brand? Huh? See, Rich said like this.
Yeah, see. You do.
And people have tried to speak out. But I get it. I've done my part. This is why I tell you, protect Jaylen Brown. Protect this athlete who is literally still coming out and fighting and saying and trying to expose what these industry dictators actually use their platforms for. Everything they have is to program us. Is to program us to believe their narrative. The make-believe narrative that they have to distract us and lead us into doing nothing but supporting them financially. That's it. That's all it is. And I was going to ask Lady Q, could she make a T-shirt that just says "Protect Jaylen Brown" and have a picture of Jaylen Brown, so I can wear it when I'm on stage? Just protect Jaylen Brown for one of the few people and listen, he won't get no credit. I thank God that he has a family to support him. He's got his dad speaking up. Jaylen Brown actually has a father, 7 foot tall, former boxer. Championship boxer. I got to look up his record. And this is his father talking to Sway, defending his son, talking about Stephen A. Smith.
Very educated enough to know what to say and what not to say. What's off limits. And Big Perk, you wrong for jumping against your teammate, nigga. I don't like that. Excuse the N-word, but there it is. You know what I'm saying? Watch your mouth, boy.
Okay. The champ is back. But sometimes we learn from I'm a father, right? And sometimes my daughter is, she's in grad school right now. I went to visit her over the weekend. I realize now when I talk to her, I'm learning from her, and you might, take things differently than how Jaylen might handle it, right?
He handling it like he's supposed to. He's always handled himself like a man, like a gentleman. You know what I'm saying? Very respectful kids I raised, man. Let me tell you something. Very respectful kids, all of them. You know what I'm saying? And how he handled that kind of pressure, I commend him.
Yeah.
Because I'm different. I'm getting your face, Stephen A. Yeah, I'm coming to see you.
Marcellus, why are you looking at me like that?
No, I'm coming to see you, Stephen A.
What would you
I
say?
called you a couple times, Stephen A., and you didn't answer. But it's okay. I just wanted to talk about it man to man. What's your problems? Why are you attacking him? Why do you attack the black community? Go attack the white community. Oh, that's right. You getting that check to do that. We unplugged about this. We own it.
Well, in all fairness, Stephen A., Perk, they all got a job to do.
To do.
And
pick on black guy.
pick
on the black guy.
And that's how they, whatever that job is, this is how they choose.
Yeah,
to
I
do
ain't
it.
in the league, so come get me.
Okay, yo, Marcellus ain't in the league.
He violent, man. Y'all taking him back. Y'all taking him back.
Yo, man. That's the heavyweight champ. The champ is in the building. Give it up for the champ.
I got feelings about it. I got feelings.
But what I think is fair is, you know, it's true. When somebody in the public eye is under public scrutiny, it doesn't just affect them; it impacts the whole family,
The
right?
whole community,
Yeah.
not just the family.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah.
I'm just happy that somebody has a family that has parents, that has backing, that has people in their corner, that if we turn our back on him, that he will have family support. There's a war going on outside out there, y'all. Everything they put in your face is a lie. Everything they put in your face is a lie.
Everything.
And we got I think we got to point out the ops. But I get it.
Billy. Morning, Billy.
They run the industry. The industry is crooked. So even this little old show, let's just say if we had 2 million subscribers, they'd be coming down on us, shadow banning us. I just noticed that certain clips I play when it has to do with certain things, they stutter. Other clips I play, they go smoothly. I don't know what that's about. I don't know what that's about.
Good morning, Prince. I don't know what you're talking about, though. All right. Like and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe.
So I like to get. I realize that now when I have the title, I should go to the title so that those who are new to the show don't get frustrated that we're talking about a ton of other things and we don't get to what the title says. We got to what the title says. The evidence is out. It goes back to back to back to back. It goes Colin Kaepernick. It goes working with the NFL. It goes on and on and on. It goes to the Target. It goes to the bamboozlement of, if bamboozlement is a word, the bamboozlement of Brooklyn with the Barclay. What was that comment?
No. You good. We just put everybody up. I just want to put my man Prince up. You putting a lot of verses, Bible verses, and Jesus is this and Jesus is that.
I just listen, little old me. I'm no intellectual giant. I'm no research. I'm no mastered research. I just know when lies is lies.
But you are a skeptic, though. You are a conspiracy theorist.
No, I'm not a conspiracy. I'm not a skeptic. I'm aware. I'm not just gonna go for what you tell me the first time.
But
not
you look
anymore.
at everything, Mike. Everything is, I don't know about that. Like everything, you don't take nothing for face value. So that's why I question sometimes when you go left. Like he bugging, Mike.
What should we take for face value? We can't trust the food. We can't trust the water.
Oh, Lady Q just told me that they just FDA approved the fake chickens to be approved because she said Mike said that ain't enough chickens in the world. So now the FDA just approved, I guess, the lab made chickens. I said Mike was talking about that.
We can't trust anything.
Yeah, every little thing, even chickens. All right.
We can't trust the chickens. We can't trust the food.
And happy birthday to your daughter, LaShawn. LaShawn's daughter turned 23. Hello, mini me. Happy birthday. Mike reading something.
All right. But I don't know what you want me to take at face value anymore. Everything is linked to everything.
Yoli said the scripture says to judge all things. All right, Mike. So you got some support there. Judge everything. But I think that's exhausting when you got to judge everything. Everything in life ain't like from AI to football to Jay-Z. Mike questions everything. Is it gonna be hot this week, Mike? Is there a conspiracy why it's gonna be hot this week?
No, but my thing with the AI, it's a fact. Everybody knows it now. Everybody knows that they're using all the water in America. They're going to use all this damn water for these AI coolant situations. I don't know. Like, I know it makes y'all uncomfortable, but it's the movie The Matrix. Y'all can ignore it. We can. And in some cases, I do. You know what I do? I just say, fuck it. I just go along with it. I say, fuck it. When everybody was going to the Roots picnic and everything like that, I said, fuck it. I'll promote it on the radio. I do it. I'll do my job. I'll do my job. When the contradictions come out, I'll do my job. They get everything we're a part of and they use it against us. They get everything we are in our culture. They sabotage it all. They grab it and they use it against us, including hip hop. They used everything. They grab it. They get themselves locked in. And then when one person like a Jaylen Brown or a Colin Kaepernick comes out because they're by themselves, you know what they do? They blackball them and get them out the way, even though they know. If there was ever unity, it'd fuck everything up. History has shown you it. I ain't got to tell you, I'm not Dr. Aaron Smith. When they get a person who can unify people, they're removed.
You always said 100%, Mike.
And the Charlie guy was starting to talk bad about what was going on. Next thing you know, out of here. All the conspiracies that was supposed to be behind all that, all coming true. Happy motherfucking Tuesday. Mayor Mandani in New York got everybody scared to death. Got all these Republicans running scared. Mike Johnson, Speaker of the House, is literally telling on himself. Let me see if I can get this. Listen to the panic. Listen to what he says about his reason for the midterms. Here you go. Let's see if this one's stuck.
Again. If we were to lose the midterms, heaven forbid, these Democrats, y'all, impeachment's not even the big concern. They will turn every committee of Congress into an investigative body, and they'll go after the president's family, the cabinet, his donors and friends. Half of you in this room will be targeted. Isaiah Martin and I approve this message.
This is exactly what he's worried about the midterms, about people getting investigated, not about why they should win the midterms, not about why their policies and why you should vote for certain people in the midterms. No, because he's worried that people are going to go to jail. He's saying families are going to be investigated. That is his worry. This is what they say out loud to people.
If we were to lose the midterms, heaven forbid, these Democrats, y'all, impeachment's not even the big concern. They will turn every committee of Congress into an investigative body, and they'll go after the president's family, the cabinet, his donors and friends. Half of you in this room will be targeted. I run the protection program. I'll take care of you, okay? We're going to win. We're going to win the midterm, okay? All right?
This is to your face.
That's in your face.
This is in front of cameras.
Wow, that was bold. That was bold. He said, look, if y'all don't want to get the people looking at y'all, we need to make sure they'll win because they're going to invest. We all going to get in trouble. I'm trying to protect y'all. We need to win.
We're all going to get in trouble.
Damn. That was bold. That was bold.
We all gonna get in trouble. This is what's going on directly right there. It's not behind closed doors. It's not secret meetings. It's right there in front of the cameras. And yesterday CNN had this buffoon on there talking about Mayor Mandani, his wife was part of this group and they were yelling, "Kill America." They love scaring people by saying, white people love saying the same thing. Do you want to vote for somebody who's yelling out, "Kill America"?
Do you want to vote for somebody with 34 felonies and only reason he ran for president to avoid going to jail?
Ashabu, back to the meat. They have been manufacturing meat for a minute now. KFC, two-headed chickens, mad cow. People been eating fake meat unknowingly are not enough food. They're human particles, human pieces that are found in these foods. They got us from every angle.
Every time a black man rises up to save black people, they kill him. They did the same thing to Christ, Yoli said. Saying the quiet parts out loud. That's what Afro Queens said they doing. And they get away with it.
And this guy they're scared of. This is the guy they're fearful of.
Republicans are going to make you the poster child for the Democratic Party.
Let them. We don't have to ask ourselves what life looks like if a socialist wins. I won last November, and over the course of these last 6 months, what we've delivered for working people are the very things we were told were impossible. We've delivered free childcare for 2-year-olds for the first time in New York City history. We've delivered tens of millions of dollars back to tenants who were taken advantage of by bad landlords. We've delivered 165,000 potholes being paved. And we've done all of these things while also delivering the lowest recorded crime in our city's history. That's what it looks like to have democratic socialism. And what you're seeing is that New Yorkers
he came through with he's coming through on all his campaign promises.
And quick,
God
too.
forbid.
They're not
it ain't
in
the mocking of the system is this. This is the mocking when he does it in 6 months. He ain't even been in office for a year yet. For a year.
And he got all that done and more to come. But why the Democrats say we're going to be in trouble because they putting too many socialists in? I didn't understand that. Do you understand
because that's their key word. Socialist and socialism is supposed to be this bad word. It's supposed to be this bad word. So they use the trigger word to get us to get people all upset. But people in New York are seeing the results, and you can't bamboozle them any longer with your little trigger words. They run that patriotism, socialism. Capitalism is the devil. It's not meant for us. Glad I don't eat meat, but I can imagine what they put in plant-based stuff too. I don't know, LaChawn. I don't know.
You eat meat.
But I've cut back a lot, but I still do. I still do. So how was your night, Jay Black? I'm glad I got to the.
You got all that out. You feel good.
I got to the crux of it, so people could understand and see that we do get to it. I just don't know how to maneuver this. If we should keep you around till we get to it, or should we go straight to it? So I figured I'm gonna go straight to it. Thinking about socialism, you eventually run out of other people's money, and that's not the socialism. Well, I'm not going to go down the rabbit hole with that, but I get it, Rick. I get what you're saying. That's a scam they've been telling you forever. But for some reason, we never run out of money to give to billionaires. We never run out of money that way. This whole thing of free stuff, it's not free stuff. It's what you have the right to have as an American citizen. Of course, we should have universal health care. And they'll be like, yeah, but then you can't go to the doctors you want to go to. Then we should get the universal health care that we actually can go to the doctors that we want to go to. Well, in Canada, they got to wait hours in line for their universal health care. And they got to wait hours and months for getting appointments. So then you make a universal health care that you don't have to. Duh. Then you improve it. And we demand it. Why do we have to spend our... Let me tell you, what the scariest thing, Jay Black is?
What's
Jay Black is, I got my pay stub so far for the year. Do you know how many hours I've spent at my job so far for the year?
40 is 6 months, 52 weeks, half of that is 25 times 40.
And we're not the total year.
Somewhere around whatever 25 times 40 is, somewhere around there.
I've spent over 1,000 hours at my job since January 1st.
It's a lot of time. 1,000 hours.
Do you know how crazy that is? That's the system
more time there,
than anywhere else in my life.
Yeah.
Than anywhere else in my life.
But we got to do that in order to survive.
Exactly. That's the capitalist system that they made for us. So that how can we start our own business? How they want us to start when they know I have a 3-hour window to do everything I need to do to make this show better and to take off. So yeah, we're going to do it regardless. But that's the system. Make it so that you are thoroughly exhausted and all you can do is rest in order to get back up and run it back again. And don't forget, you got kids, you got a family. Oh, forget a social life. Don't worry about a social life. Kids, family. That's it. You're done. You're a wrap. There's nothing else there.
Let's bring in our girl real quick.
Allegedly, sexy
Sexy Mo in the building. What's going on, Mo? How's your...
You're muted. You're muted.
You're muted.
I should have got a point for yesterday, like Leg said, and today.
You got 2 points.
Okay.
Calm down, because you definitely know that I'm not at home.
I
was
see you
traveling yesterday and today. But as you see, I've brought my equipment with me. So let's not do that.
Okay, you got your
All right,
face
Mo.
on. Okay.
Mo got the face on. She's traveling. She's somewhere. Preach Mike. TOL church is open like a mug. Yes, thank you, Billy Edwards. And I'm gonna keep going too. What Tupac say? Got money for wars, but can't feed the poor. Of course, still true. And he hasn't been amongst the living for 30 years. So let's get to this. Oh wow, what's going on over there? Jay Black, how was your night last night? Let's do it in reverse. How was your night last night?
Night was good. I asked Lady Q the question just to follow up from yesterday's show. We had our doctor on, and she told me for relationships we should ask our partner, "What about me makes me attractive to you?" So I did that exercise, and she had a lot of stuff. And the only thing I remember was the one negative, because Mike wanted her to also say, "Well, what don't she like?" And that's crazy that she said all this nice stuff, but what I remember and stand out the most is the one negative that she said. So that was a good exercise. So and y'all in
negative
and relationships.
What was the negative? Since it
you
stuck
want me
out.
to share? I was just telling you.
You already sharing. What was the negative?
My insecurities.
Oh, well,
that's what she said.
That is a big one because it feeds into every aspect of your life.
But anyway, and then she got mad at me later that night. She said, "Look, come outside, Mike." She said, "Look at the moon. The moon, I guess, was like super glowing and full in the cloud." And I said, "Oh, yeah, it's a moon." And she said, she got mad that she said, "That's why we can't share artsy stuff and this, that you think it's a moon, Mike." I don't know. What did she want me to say? Oh, look how it's glaring off the clouds.
She wanted you to see the beauty in it.
I didn't see it. It's a freaking moon.
She
said, "I bet you tell Mike that he gonna get on you." Now, Mike, is that something like you said? Somebody said, "Oh, come, look at the moon." What you gonna say, Mike? Yeah, there's.
You're gonna look at the moon and try and find out what it is. Well, what is it? And she says it's a big. Sometimes the moon, no pause, is big and it's clearer than on most nights than
That's
some
what
nights.
she was saying. It was. I didn't care, nor did I see it. But anyway, that was. And I got caught up on all the Shy episodes. I'm completely caught up on Shy. That was my day. So I got to know what makes my wife attracted about me and don't. And the moon, and we watched all the Shy episodes. We completely caught up.
Allegedly, your appointment is July 2nd.
My July, yes, and my insurance. As long as I go through, I'm going to talk to. I'm first time in life. I'm doing some one-on-one therapy, people. I'm going to a doctor. Yes, she's not going to judge me how Sexy Mo tried to do me before. So I'm gonna go to someone that's neutral.
I ain't a therapist, so I can be judgy all I want to.
Insecurities are not negative, Billy said. Hold up.
There are examples of how bad shit can really be. Well, then that's a negative. But whether it's negative or not, let me just ask a serious question, Jay. Do you ever wonder why you talk about me questioning stuff? Do you ever wonder why you question people who love you so much and you have so much doubt with people who love you? Do you ever wonder why? Like, you don't have to.
No, my head's always on a swivel, even with the closest people around me. I do. I wait for the shoe to drop so that when the do drop, it ain't gonna hurt as much. I don't want to be surprised and bamboozled. So, that's my thought process.
But
it's easier to accept it.
What's our therapist's name?
Aisha Holman.
Right, Aisha. Once she starts to peel back the layers of this onion we call Jay Black, you're going to be amazed at some of the things that may have happened to you early on that superimpose themselves onto how your behavior is now. Watch.
Okay. All right, we'll see.
You're gonna get the answers. You're gonna get a lot of aha moments. I hope that you're vulnerable enough to accept the interaction between you and Aisha.
Nope. Billy said no. Insecurities are there to produce positive. Billy, I like how Billy think. Billy got a different.
Insecurities are there to produce positive and productivity in your reality. An insecurity is literally a bad thought.
And so is sex. Sex is a great thing, right? But when it's an addiction, it's not. So insecurities, yes, everybody has some level of insecurities, but when it superimposes itself into your daily life and it's so intrusive that it causes problems in marriages and relationships, yeah. It's
Random said, "Oh, I'm gonna be like, yo, this therapy stuff is just whack. It ain't working."
But that was interesting. Your answer, your answer was very interesting. I keep my head on a swivel, even with people who are close to me, so it won't hurt as bad if they do.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But those
a lot of people think that way.
But
that's
don't you
because
think
of experiences?
But that's obviously because of experiences. But don't you think that's exhausting to? I don't keep my head on a swivel when it comes to you or Mo. Like if y'all happen to disappoint me and hurt my feelings, that is what it is. But I'm not gonna exhaust myself and try and think of what y'all two might do to me. I'm putting it all on the line. I believe that when my back is turned, that y'all two are gonna have my back regardless.
We rocking out, we supporting, yeah.
But that's because you've allowed yourself to be vulnerable in spaces with us, right? So if you weren't a person who could easily be vulnerable with somebody, I could see the apprehension, especially if you had a terrible experience or a traumatic experience early on. I could see how that affects you now, where you're like, I'm not letting anybody get me, and I'm going to keep my head on a swivel so that, I'm going to be aware. You're not going to get me.
Oh, hold up. Jesus had insecurities too. Hold up. Billy saying something. Hold up. I'm like, Jesus, what? We on the same page?
Billy, we're not going to bring Jesus into your
Jesus himself had insecurities. Hold up. So if he could have insecurity, hold up. That's a big deal.
Billy, I don't think you heard what I said.
Yeah, Jesus, he's talking about insecurity. Jesus had questions. He did question.
He questioned
just like I question stuff.
But we're not going to bring Jesus into this, Billy, because we're going to go back and forth with Bible verses. The fact of the matter is, it's exhausting to be that insecure. And I am the king of insecurity. And trust me, I don't need any other room to be insecure about anything else. But
that was my night. That was my night. It was cool. I'm ready to get to some clips. Well, Mo said she was traveling, right?
I have been traveling. I've been to 3 states in the last 24 hours. I have landed in Georgia now.
Busy.
Yeah.
So you with your fiance?
I will be in Nashville for a week until the 13th of July. So I'm excited for that. Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated Boulay is going to be in Nashville. So you're talking about thousands upon thousands of seas of royal blue and white. So I'm excited.
Yo, he said insecurity is a precursor to greatness. Y'all can flip it. Let me tell you something. Insecurity can also drive you to live in a bottle for 30 years.
And I just spoke on it. I just told you everyone has some level of insecurity, but when it superimposes itself on your life to where it dictates how your when it causes problems in your relationships, that's when it's problematic. That's when you need to really address where these insecurities are coming from. J Black doesn't have regular insecurities.
I just watch. I just keep my guard up.
No, but what you just said, Mike just pinpointed. He hit it.
We're not turning this into another J Black therapy session. We did that yesterday. We good. The doctor's not here yesterday. And Mo, you're judgy, so we're not going to use your degrees. I know you could do it too, but no.
All right. So we had the yesterday. I wanted to play the clip. What was
Mike
it?
Judging and questioning everything is exhausting. Jay said it 6 minutes ago. So Mike, he's saying you're double talking. You're talking out your ass. What he basically saying, Mike. You're double talking. Same thing you saying that you do that I do is okay when you do it. But thank you, Billy.
Wait a second, Billy.
No, he didn't say that.
How about you open up your ears? Because nobody said that. I said it's exhausting when I did it, and I said insecurity can drive you to live your life inside a bottle of liquor for 30 years. That's exactly what I said. So what you're hearing is what you want to hear. I don't see J Black as no, I don't, and that's the crazy thing.
I see him as untrusting.
But listen, this is the crazy thing, and I want to say this. I believe that Jay trusts me, and I don't believe Jay's an insecure person. I believe Jay keeps his head on a swivel because he doesn't want to get hurt. And I think we all to a certain degree do that. But you're not gonna misconstrue the shit I'm saying, Billy. That's not what the fuck I was saying.
That's what Billy was saying. He came at. Thank you, Billy. Billy had my back. That's what I heard. That's what my takeaway was. All right, let's go. What's these clips we got?
So let me go. So this woman I tried to set it up yesterday. A black woman's having a conversation going in one of them games, and she's talking to another white guy, and it was a friendly conversation. Like he said what he felt about her, why he wasn't interested, and she took it away. And my comedian friend Kareem Green had an observation on how she was so friendly and so cooperative, but he had an observation about it on how it would have turned different if.
Well, the heartbreaking device.
That's fine.
Okay. Why are you breaking the heart?
You seem very fun. You're obviously a little baddie. You got a little attitude. You're cute. All that stuff. I couldn't come home to my family and friends and be like, hey, I got this girl. She's got 4 kids by 3 different men. It just wouldn't work for me. You feel me? So it's
That's
not
fair.
like, it's not for everyone, but it's not for me. So I'm
That's
trying to build my own
fair.
family.
Very nice.
But she is someone that's your type aesthetically?
Oh yeah. No, you're cute. You're cute as hell.
I'll take it.
Put it. I don't know what it is.
No, it's not that.
Keep
It,
it real.
wasn't your mouth. It wasn't the things that you said.
Maybe I'm a crazy one, but did you notice how respectful, kind, and pleasantly she handled that? Nice tone and everything, and understanding. Maybe that's because the white man said it to her. You see, when the white man says it, it's law. But if a brother would have said that to her, because we say the same things, what she does, neck popping, mad at you, start disrespecting you in every way. You're sassy, you're gay, you're not a real man, you're broke. But when the white man says it, I'm talking when massa speak, it is law.
You hear it?
Isn't that something? As soon as he said it, she was graceful. But when I understand, because it was the white man who said it. Cut the malarkey.
And well, any lies detected there, y'all.
Shut up, Billy.
So
I got them up.
I know the women are going to eat me up, but don't eat me up too bad. I actually agree. I think that her response would have been on the flip side, had it been a person of color, if it was a man, a black man in particular, I think that she would have went to the defense and started tearing him down any way that she could have.
The white man has power.
I think that systematic, tear down of just our race, period, historically, I think that definitely drove her to be more passive, so to speak.
I think she knows her options may be limited with the neck tattoo, 4 kids, and 3 different baby
But
daddies.
he didn't have a problem with the neck tattoo. He didn't have a problem with her aesthetics. What he had a problem with was explaining to his friends and his family how she got 4 kids by 3 baby daddies.
Curvaceous said, I agree too.
Now, I will say, just to be fair, this woman, that might be her personality.
True, it could.
She might be the type that can take honesty and run with it. But in general, what we're programmed and what we see is that if I would have said that or Jay would have said that, the first
You would have been
initial
met with resistance.
Who is you? Well, who is you?
Yeah.
How many kids your mom? How
How
many
many
kids your mama
your
got?
sister- yeah,
How-
yeah.
How many kids your sister got?
You short ass. Nobody wants your short ass
And you
anyway.
short.
Yeah.
And you short. Light bright. She'd be like
You ain't
light
even
bright.
cute anyway.
I don't want to watch a light bright ass anyway. Over here trying to front like you something. She probably already knew he wasn't an option as well. I don't know. He said he thought she was cute.
Yeah, he started off with the positive.
Yeah, he said you cute
He
as
was
hell.
like, you a
He basically said,
baddie.
I'll hit.
Yeah,
hit.
Thank you. That's what I got from it too. It was like you all right. Like I'll take you home, I smash. But outside of that, it ain't nothing. It ain't about nothing. I
Man,
can't
Jeanette,
take you
Jeanette
home.
Gordon.
It spoke volumes.
Yeah, I can't bring my family around you.
Bring you home.
I know how she got all that. She was effing around. Okay.
I mean, no woman wakes up and says, I'm gonna have 4 kids by 3 different men.
Well, she wasn't married to all of them, I'll tell you that. That
4
likelihood.
kids by 3 different men. I mean,
Maybe one set of twins.
maybe a set of twins. Maybe she would.
Or maybe she
Or
doubled up
she
with one
could
of
have been
maybe she was in a
married,
long relationship
a
with one of
long
them.
relationship.
I'm guaranteeing she was not married with she was not married 3 times. I'm willing to put
I've
my
been in
chips
some
in on that.
long relationships, situationships, and thank God I dodged a bullet, because that could have been me.
Oh,
I could have
Yoli
had
said
3 kids by 3 different guys. I
the
mean,
the white man is very respectful, and they were very respectable with the letdown, but the black man wouldn't have been.
I
showed a bunch
can't
of clips.
100% say that though.
I showed a bunch of
That's
clips.
what I heard her say.
I can't
I've showed a
100%
bunch.
say that.
I've showed a bunch of clips.
I agree too. She would have went in.
Yeah. I'll give you a nice guy. I'll give you a nice guy who caught hell. Here's another. Here's another. Boy speaks.
other
Let's
side.
see. Oh damn! I thought I had it, boy.
Yeah, that's true. She could have been married 3 times.
She is a bit
You
money.
don't know that. I do. I have
How
a cousin
many
who has
black
6
women
kids
do
from
you
his first
know?
wife.
Damn.
Mo, you know a black woman with 4 kids that been
How about
married
just
3
say
times?
women? How about say women instead of black women? How about do you know women?
But see, that's the projection, right? That's the perception. Only black women are capable of having multiple kids by different men, right?
J Black been married 3 times. Yo, Billy, what's good, homie? Like, what
Yo,
we
Billy
doing?
remembers. See, Billy's now he not your friend. Now he coming for you. Now here's a young man who caught hell for being a gentleman. Here's a young man who caught hell for he was being a gentleman. And
words was lame ass rock collection, and I just wanted to get on here and defend myself. If I told you, I just found out this girl going around telling people I'm autistic because she called me. It was like, "Hey, can I come over there after I leave the bar with my friends and like hang out?" I was like, "Yeah." And she got here, and the first thing I did was show her my rock collection, and she fell asleep while I was showing her, and I just let her sleep till the morning. And now she go around telling people I'm autistic. And her exact words was lame ass rock collection. And I just wanted to get on here and defend myself because she blocked me. First of all, bitch, you're a liar. I'm not autistic. Second of all, ho, this ain't no lame ass rock. If you was really paying attention, you would have known. This dates back prehistoric times. Like I took this to like someone, a geologist, someone who studies geology and like the study of rocks and sediment and all that other good stuff. And this has smoky quartz, regular quartz, and amethyst on it. And it dates back prehistoric humans. Humans didn't even exist when this was made. And you just mad because I think my rock is cooler than your vagina. Really, when it all boils down. I would rather show you my rock than whip my dick out and take you to Pound Town. And you really mad at that. And now you going around lying and telling people I have a mental, like, and I ain't saying there's something wrong with people with autism. I'm just saying I don't get it. And that's really lame as fuck of you to do. And I didn't know you were that lame. And I'm going around like being proud of the fact that I was a gentleman. And like, I thought I was being sweet. And like, I folded your clothes for you. And like set them in a corner and make sure you had water and stuff. And I'm thinking I'm being sweet as shit the whole time. Like, fuck you, dude. Fuck you, man. I just found out.
the young man was being a gentleman, Mo.
Listen.
Yeah, his rocks.
And it's cooler than your vagina.
Oh God.
Okay? And it's cooler than your vagina.
He didn't violate. He didn't violate. It was a safe space. He saw you were falling asleep. He didn't try nothing. The young man literally folded your clothes, probably put a blanket over you, probably made sure that you were comfortable. And then you say he's laying because he was showing you the rock collection. Now listen, I'm gonna be honest. The first thing that you probably want to show a woman when she comes to your apartment may not be the rock collection, because you know. But it's not, because everybody ain't into rocks like that.
There's somebody for him.
Yeah, there's somebody for him.
He's sweet. He's thoughtful. He showed her something that she's never seen before. And this is why I keep telling my son, he's like, I'm ready. I think I'm ready for a girlfriend. I would like a girlfriend.
Oh,
and I said, you know what? I said, well, why do you want a girlfriend? He was like, for companionship. And I said, these hoes don't love nobody. They don't love nobody.
Damn,
this is my worst fear of my son dating and being the way that he is. He's so kind and he's so aware and he's so into oh, I don't want to hog up all the conversation. Like, I need to let her speak. And this guy showed you amethyst. He showed you things that was here on this earth before you, your mama, your granny.
Mo, if you met some dude and he came up, you showed you a rock, Mo, stop it. You
He
be like,
tried
this
to poke you
weirdo.
in the middle of the night while you were asleep because you fell asleep at his house.
And didn't try.
And you
like, oh,
woke
yeah.
up and you
But that
woke
should
up
be
safe and
admired.
sound. You woke up safe and sound. And you want to run around and spread a nasty rumor about him.
Look,
Not
Africa,
nasty,
you're not going to
but
make me
you
laugh at this,
like,
Mike. Nope.
what?
Nope.
And then he said, but my rock is cooler than your vagina, ho.
Oh, God.
But I want to go back to a point that Mo said these hoes don't love. They are people who do. But I know you're scared, but this is the thing. When a person is kind and considerate, there are
Mhm.
going to be people who don't appreciate it.
Yes.
Also, there are going to be people who don't appreciate a lot of things. Like, listen,
Mhm.
I love documentaries. I can watch a documentary about rocks.
No, you
I
can't.
really
For real?
can. Dog, I've watched some weird old documentaries that I don't even share on here because I don't want to
Right.
hear the ridicule that's going to go
Somebody
on.
say you weird.
They Younger Mike, why would you watch that type of documentary? I will, but I know that let's say we have our first Netflix and chill, right? Our first Netflix and chill. I'm probably not going to play the documentary about how Amazon has programmed the world and there's this long documentary because I know you're probably going to look at me like, what? And you might fall asleep. Wait, what? Did he say pound town? Yeah, he said pound town.
You ain't want to do pound
But
town.
I think Mo
He's definitely on the spectrum.
Don't say that, Lady Q. He said he's not. Don't say that. Just because he likes rocks doesn't automatically mean.
And so there are people who have social awkwardness, but are not on the spectrum.
Yes.
However, I still think that he was right on target by calling her ho. I folded your clothes. And I'm on his side.
See, I'm being nice. I folded your clothes.
I'm on his side.
He ain't even tried nothing, Moto. You like, he ain't gonna try nothing.
But you're not supposed to.
Respectful. But that's what I'm saying. Like, whoever raised him, kudos to her because he's respectful. I'm trying to raise a respectful son in a world full of nothing but hoes. That's hard.
Women do look at a man that don't. Women, you know what your intentions was when you went to his house. So she was probably, in her mind, she was willing. And this nigga talk about rocks and not trying nothing. So she's like, he ain't the one for me. Is that not real?
And it's okay that he's not the one for you. But what's not okay is for you to go around spreading rumors like he said that, oh, he's autistic. I ain't autistic. Why?
Knock it down. He showed me some damn rocks. Telling me this rock was
she
here.
went around saying it like it was a bad thing.
She clowned him. That was
clowning him.
But another thing is we got to stop saying because she comes to your house, you know what she wants. We got to stop doing that in 2026.
Well, she clearly said that though. That's what she was expecting, and he didn't even try nothing. She was waiting. She didn't want to take the first league as a girl. She wanted him, but he wasn't worried about folding her clothes.
Right,
He making sure the rock is preserved. He got
curvaceous. That took me out too. He was like, "Don't be mad because my rock better than your vagina."
Oh, the rocks ain't there, but that's okay. He seems like an
See, Kate ain't even got jokes.
I think that he may be socially awkward by the standards of most, but there is somebody out there for him. There is a transgender woman on five couples. If y'all watch couples therapy, and she's dating on the current season a man who's on the autism spectrum. And if you get a chance, I want you to watch it.
Does he know?
Understand what I said? And he didn't find out he was autistic until he was.
No, does he know about her being trans?
Yes.
And what she used to be, what she originally was, what she still is. Fuck all that.
Yes.
Rocks are cool, Mike. Okay, Mike and the rocks, ladies. If y'all want to date Mike, just know y'all might watch a rock documentary. Mike, I don't know why you
might watch a rock documentary, and it might be interesting on something that was here before human beings. The comparison of the rock to the comparison. I thought you mean the comparison of the rock to the vagina took me out. Sorry. No, don't be sorry. It's cool.
Mike
Lock
might
that
have
dude.
you watch a rock documentary and rub your feet against his at the same time. Okay.
I might.
Everybody's
I
having
love documentaries.
Hugging trees. So yeah, Mike could be in the rocks. You wanna hug trees and talk about rocks, and you got a shorty there to smash. She trying to throw it at you. Mike's, yeah, but let me show you this other rock collection I got over here. This rock was known to come from here. And then if you look at the marks and engravement, that tell you this is from the BC times. And this is how I know. Come on, Mike. Shorty is sitting there like,
But everybody has something of interest. There are grown men who are interested in comic books and Legos and all kinds of stuff that pricey, right? But if you were to take me to your house and show me your Lego room as a grown man,
what you gonna think? You gonna think what the? Be honest, Mo.
If I'm not interested, again, if I'm not open-minded and I'm not interested, I might leave there and call my girlfriends like, girl,
talking crap.
This mama that took me into his Lego room. I thought that was his kids' room. So it depends on your maturity level. Again, I think that you were spot on when you said that when y'all was that age, if you had a rock collection, I don't care if it was worth $1 million. No young lady your age would have wanted to see that.
This is my thing, and this is what was going to sound so
But
corny.
it's all from programming
to everybody. There are guys, the first time you come over to their house, they don't want to smash. Y'all do realize that. Because we've been down that road before.
Who don't want to, or they
Who
trying
don't
to be
want to
strategic.
smash.
There's a difference between not wanting to and being strategic.
I don't feel, you know what's going to happen when I smash you? We're going to have sex. I'm going to have an orgasm. That's what happens, people. That's what happens. It's the same shit every time. So there are a lot of guys who want you. They want to show you where they live. They want to share their interests with you. They want to get to know you. It's the same repetitive shit. So what we going to do? We're going to have sex the first time you come over. We're going to lay there awkwardly afterwards. And then afterwards, we're going to be like, so either it was good, it wasn't good. You're going to have questions. Like, there are dudes. When Sexy Mo is traveling. Billy J, when Sexy Mo is traveling, she upgrades her hotness. I only thought my wife had that superpower. Them country girls on a different respect. Don't get punched in the face by your wife putting them comments up. I'm gonna tell you,
right? You know your wife gets
you might
physical with
slow
you.
up.
Listen, I don't want no problems with your wife, Billy. But thank you for the compliment.
Yo, they coming at Yoli. Afro Queen, Miss Clark. Yoli says something.
What did Yoli say? Saying someone has a mental disorder is not calling them names. No,
if I say my son is autistic, that's not being negative, right? But if I go and I turn that situation, I say, what is autistic has and he was that's negative.
Yeah, but all she said was he had a mental disorder. Like, we don't know that for a fact. Number one, it is when you don't know them, Yoli. Also mean. Well, she had a comment on what Jay thought the same thing. Lady Q. Why ain't y'all getting on Lady Q? Lady Q said he's definitely on the spectrum.
He's on the spectrum. That ain't that.
She don't know him.
No, you can see traits and things that make.
Yeah, but she don't know
because you're not
him.
diagnosed. They say I'm on the spectrum. God damn it, and I'll be like, I'm not. But yeah,
my point is, then why ain't y'all getting on Lady Q for saying what she said? Why y'all getting on Yoli because she said mental disorder?
Saying somebody on the spectrum and saying somebody is mental, it is two different things.
No, it's not.
If I say you're mental,
yes,
she didn't say mental. She said he had a mental disorder, and Lady Q just gave the actual disorder.
Well, it's a processing. It's a neurological. It's not.
If I don't know you and I say you're mental, and Mo don't know
you have a mental disorder.
They're two different things.
She said he had a mental disorder.
No, she said he's mental. I went back to the comment.
Okay, so he said it's mental.
That sounds different than saying
it falls under mental. It falls under mental health care and behavioral care, but it's actually a neurological and processing disorder.
I ain't put the link out just in case.
Well, Sean said she just didn't like him. So why she go to his house then? And was uninterested. So why she go to his house? She didn't like him
until he started showing the rocks and not trying to smash. She was on board. That's why she came there. She didn't come there to learn about rocks. Trust me. And that's what the whole issue was. She didn't come to his crib to learn your rock collection history.
All right, so I got Yoli, autism is neurological.
Yes, it is.
Why can't I say these words today?
Neurological.
Neurological. I cannot say the word.
Neurological.
Not a mental health condition. Also, who are we locking up and throwing away the key? Oh, I don't know. Who's
she
I don't
said
know.
that?
Who about
What
what?
she said,
That's
KT clicked the link.
good morning, and that's why I clicked the link, and I think that's part of what maybe Afro Queen picked up on as well. First of all, being autistic is a neurological disability. It is not a mental health condition. He is not crazy.
There you go.
Neurological.
He does not need to be
Neurological.
put away or anything like that. And yes, I'm taking special offense to this so that you know, because I am a mother of an autistic child, a profoundly autistic child. My question is, who the fuck we locking up and throwing away the key on? You telling me my child needs to be thrown in an asylum or something like that? This man, because he's in the rocks, he got some kind of mental health condition, he crazy or something? No, he was a gentleman. He happens to fucking like rocks. Who we throwing away the key on? I think that was definitely the hot one for me. I'm gonna go back to washing my hair now.
Okay.
All
Oh, she's the KT.
nerve,
So Yoli, were you joking or is that what you meant? Because now I gotta fall back. I thought you
We're
said mental
community.
disorder.
You know, we come at each other and then we be friends again. Yoli, I
I
don't
thought
know.
you said mental disorder.
If you
Did I
want
find
to
out you
click
said
that
mental?
link, Yoli, if you want to
Now, were
respond, the
you
platform is
joking?
yours. You know, I like stuff like this.
Was
Woo.
it a joke? Throw away the key, lock them up, or what? Because 1,000-pound twins ain't even capable of doggy style, and they. You started turning the cipher, dog. You started turning the cipher.
Just random. Where is he going?
That
with
was
this?
very random. That was random.
I kind of thought the rock he showed should have been more impressive. Oh, okay. All right.
Random with it. Like Martin. Remember Martin episode? They was praising the rock. But Yoli don't want that smoke. Yoli like, all right, let me stand down. I get it, Yoli.
No, I want to know if Yoli was joking or not. Was that it? Did she get caught up in our ignorance and our dark humor?
Because we do play. Maybe she's got caught up in the jokes. Maybe.
Yeah,
But
maybe she got caught. Because I ain't heard KT like that ever.
Because I understand. But that's what this show is about. Also to educate. We laugh, we joke, we have a lot of fun, but it's also to educate each other on what autism really is.
Yeah, and it is a spectrum. Like she said, there's some high functioning, low
disorder.
function. It's some
I
that
don't like to use high and low functioning.
Oh, really?
What was that?
Is that a political term? Not to use high? I thought high and low function was okay to use.
I personally don't like it. When I came in the field, we didn't. When we came in the field, that wasn't something that was in the DSM-5. So
Ms. Clark said, "I'm driving too. I had something to say. Well, click the link if you pull
over.
over.
She's driving. Just unless you're gonna pull over. Unless you're gonna pull over.
All right. Let me stop instantly.
Unless you go pull over.
I'm
Thank
always
you, Asha.
There's someone for everyone. Stop picking someone who don't pick you.
And that is so great because
hold that. What I missed? I ain't see lock up and throw the key. I missed that comment.
That right there, I didn't see that either. But that is definitely right on cue because there is somebody for everybody. And my hope and prayer is that my son finds somebody for him that's going to love him.
Oh, KT. She said her hands are KT, you good. You good with us. We love the passion. She said her hands are still shaking, Mike. Like that.
Oh, yeah, KT. Well, I mean,
as a parent,
I don't want you revved up like that. I don't want
you
you
to as a parent of someone who's on the spectrum, I definitely understand.
Because I go to war over my boy. Yeah. Best believe that. We fighting. So all the jokes is jokes, but once
but we do know she wasn't. I mean, listen, I'm not.
You saying lock up somebody and throw away the key. Now that's some. I ain't see all that.
Yeah, but
I saw her say, "Yo, he mental." I said that's shady. You know, that is a difference saying somebody's on the spectrum. Yo, they mental. Like, oh, that's somebody's kid. But I don't know. I think it's funny the whole rock thing instead of smashing. I will say that. Like, I think as a guy, we're programmed. Shorty come over your crib. your goal.
I'm not programmed, so
you were
you're
preparing
programmed.
yourself to smash. In
You're
your
programmed.
mind, Mike, in your mind, shorty coming to your crib, it might go down, and you're preparing for that. You're doing every steps that you're taking to make sure that that evening goes smooth. Mike, stop it. You know that. You know that. That's what guys do.
That's what that they are. That's
Well,
what
right
guys
now
do.
I'm preparing mine for the all the way around, whether they date a person who is neurodivergent or whether they date
It's
someone
like TOL
who
ladies forum troop. Like look, the lady.
No, but I want to know if she got caught up and she was joking about the clip we played. Like, I totally understand everybody's side. I totally understand why KT would be that adamant. I totally understand. But I'm also trying to figure out if Yoli was just playing.
Yoli ain't gonna say nothing about it. She's like, I'm not gonna do what Legs did before. Me and Legs good.
Remember,
Legs tried to double down at one time, and that's what made it worse. So Yoli like, let me just chill.
KT, because I just saw your comment.
Wait, let me get to it so everybody can see it.
Listen.
Hold on. Let me get to it. Sorry, I can't let people dump on others in front of me. All right, Afro
That's
Plan,
fine.
right.
That's why we want everybody to Lady Q. I'm so mad at her.
Yeah, she's tearing up. Yeah.
No, because
But KT,
I
before you do this, let us find out what if she meant how she meant it.
Nikki.
If I got it there,
I'm definitely smashing.
That's because you
know what?
Nigga, like all that y'all talking, nigga come to my crib, it's going down. I don't know who told
this
I like your honesty, Nikki. Thank you for being honest.
Maybe we need to stop.
But that's the programming of it.
Yeah,
that's the programming of it all, right? That if somebody's over your house, a woman comes over your house, and she spends the night, that something is going to happen. That's the programming of it all.
Billy said, I've
but
never had
this,
a date.
this young man uniquely was respectful.
Yeah, he was.
And he did things out of the normalcy of the girl who was at his house. So
Know
whoever
you're
raised
dating.
her, I got questions for them.
Know who you dating too.
I got questions for them because clearly
So there
he
was
was a
no
young man.
conversations about rocks leading up to that. Because I would think if you're dating somebody,
I'm pretty sure there were.
He mentioned something about his rock collection, and he had to bring it up because he's really passionate about it.
He was
so I feel
passionate
like
about it.
that's part of his life. I feel you, KT. Hugs, mama.
Yeah,
they
KT,
giving
we
that
don't want
KT
you to
hug.
be. We don't want this to take
won't
you
respond.
in a different space right now on a Tuesday. But I understand your passion, but we don't want you to take that because we don't know.
We good, Legs. Man, you good now.
Not sure. I did not. Don't put words in my mouth.
No, Legs, you did double down. When we questioned you, you doubled down and made it worse. That's how things escalated with us. Like if just going back in time. But Yoli, like I'm not saying nothing. I'm a watch. She might have dropped, to be honest. She might have said, "Oh, I'm out of here. I come back tomorrow." Like Billy, rub it down. Oh no,
Billy and Nikki talking all
but
types
we
of crazy.
talk about a lot of things, and sometimes it hits home for us. So I understand, KT.
That's why you don't make blanket statements and trying to be funny.
But unfortunately, and Lady Q's right, but unfortunately, that's what this whole show does. We make blanket statements all the time.
I just said black women, the odds of them. I was making a joke, but saying black women, 4 kids, 3 baby dads. Come on, you know they weren't married. I was playing. Some of it was, yes. So, but I get it.
Did you see what your sister said?
Let me see. No, you didn't. I know
Your sister said that she's been in long-term relationships and she has.
Oh yeah, she got different
baby dads. So that can happen. You
what's
could
your
be in
definition of
long-term
long?
relelships.
Like what do we classify long?
Well, I mean, damn, Jay Black.
Is there more, like how many? I was just wondering. Is there? But anyway, I be joking.
I got this 33-year-old on my phone right now. When I do go to his crib, it's going down. But what if he doesn't want it to go down?
Nikki, what if he wants to show you his rock collection, though?
Yeah, what if he
wants to immerse you in some type of like Philadelphia?
What if he got classic Uno cards that are from the 70s, the original Uno deck?
Uno deck.
And
Uno reverse, Nikki.
And the draw 4 looks different than the other draw 4. And the reverse has reverse on both sides.
Look, Jeanette, I'm playing Jeanette.
7+ years, she said, Jay Black. 7+ years. We're good, Jay. Much love and respect to you. KT, I want you to be all right, KT. I honestly do want you to be. I want you to be good. Because
She said
sometimes,
she's good.
and that's the danger with the comments. Comments are just, it's like text
Right.
messages to
Reading
somebody.
words is
Somebody
different.
can take a text message totally out of context of how you meant it. And I've done it. I've asked for clarity on a text when I've gotten a text. I need a little clarity on what that text was. And the person said you took that the wrong way. And I'm like, cool. All right, let's get to this black woman got caught because of her damn mom. She was
What?
scamming. Yeah.
Black women got caught because her mom.
Let me see. How do I have it here?
Let's see the repercussions of this.
How did I title this in here? That's another journey. Black woman.
Black woman. What do we classify as long? I can't. LaShawn, I was playing. I just wanted to know how long, when you say a long relationship, what was the definition? Because everybody's definition of long is a little different. Everybody's definition of long.
All right, so this is a stupid dummy other day. So there was a young woman who had been in jail multiple times for scamming. Shout to Young Miami for the classic song that everybody just runs around singing all out loud, and everybody just.
How the song of the year.
That's such the problem that I have with hip hop now. That's the hit. That's the
hit. When
hit.
she came out at BET Awards, they wanted to sing this. I was like, why is she not performing?
It was embarrassing.
It's the hottest song of the right
and
now,
it's
Mike.
embarrassing.
Give it credit. It's the hottest song
I
out
don't
right
have
now.
to give credit for something that's embarrassing.
It's still the hottest song.
Scammy.
So
it's the
what if it's
Scammer
hot?
and Boosters national anthem.
You got to give it to her. It's the
I
hottest.
don't have to give anybody shit. I'm saying it's embarrassing that we literally get so giggly and and sing the song. And I did it too in my time. It's just embarrassing. But anyway, this girl gets caught because her mom decided to be a stupid dummy. I'll let y'all see the story.
Let me see.
Organized retail thieves in Western Washington is facing new charges. Janice Downs, a.k.a. Jenny Smith, a.k.a. Punchy, is back in jail after just getting released from prison in January. Bellevue police say one of the best clues came from a TikTok video made to Young Miami's viral song Spin Dat about boosting and scamming. Bellevue police say this video shows Janice Wiley holding two stolen Louis Vuitton purses. It was posted 5 days after detectives say her daughter, Janice Downs, and an unidentified suspect stole the bags worth more than $7,000 from Nordstrom in downtown Seattle. And 2 days after Downs showed the purses on her Instagram account.
For us, she's a prolific, organized career theft criminal, and so we're very familiar with her.
That's because Bellevue PD Special Enforcement Team busted Downs and her mom 2 years ago for a major organized retail crime spree. They were accused of stealing more than $500,000 worth of Lululemon clothing. Downs pleaded guilty to 6 counts of organized retail theft. She was sentenced to 33 months in prison with 501 days credit for time served and was released in January. Bellevue PD Captain Landon Barnwell says just 4 months later, Downs was back to her old ways.
You would think that, after what she experienced in 2024, that, hey, maybe, she would change what she's doing. But again, clearly she hasn't chosen to do that.
Court documents show Bellevue PD Detective Jeff Christensen recognized Downs in a bulletin sent out by Tukwila Police showing thieves stealing almost $4,000 worth of fragrances from Macy's. See the shower cap she's wearing? He had a similar photo of her from his case 2 years ago. Working with their regional law enforcement partners, he says he then identified Downs in her mom 2 year similar thefts at the Macy's in Tacoma and the downtown Seattle Nordstrom.
People don't just commit crimes in one location, right? I mean, that, especially when it comes to, the retail theft related crimes, right? They bounce around to many of the retailers in this entire area.
Similar thefts.
So she got caught because her mom made a TikTok video with the stolen goods.
They've been stealing for years, though. Like, they had nothing to do with Young Free, too.
Well, first of all, Jay Black, they're kleptomaniacs. So let's go there, and that is classified as something other than. They're not just thieving. And the fact that he said, "I caught them by the bonnet."
But they are thieving. I don't want to hear
universal
they're
protector of all Black women.
But they're thieves. They're committing crimes. I'm not gonna call them automatically kleptomaniacs.
Well,
no, they
well,
want
the
to
reason
rob
why
and
I said
steal
that,
to make money.
yes, and the reason why I said that too is because you know, for white women, that's what they label them as.
Spin that shit.
And they say that they need to go to treatment for it. And if y'all don't remember Winona Ryder, if you don't remember some movie stars that have gotten caught just stealing nail polish and meaningless things that you know that they can pay for out of the store, that's the label that they put on them.
Right.
And for
Okay.
us,
Well,
we're boosters and we're organized theft ring people and all of those things.
and we make songs and we make songs
I
glorifying
didn't
it.
say we were intelligent about it.
My 4-year-old was singing the scam song. I judge my damn self. She's Peppy Pig until school
Peppa
starts.
Peppa Pig.
She's on Peppa Pig till school starts. Then we got the movie Keke Palmer, and I love Keke Palmer. They got the movie out called I Love Boosters.
I Love Boosters. That's a whole movie.
So don't you see the ridiculousness in this?
I mean, we do make parodies about our struggles in the Black community. I mean,
Wait, so you don't agree with them making a hypothetical, like movies we know are
Why
not
is
real?
it? Do you understand how fast they make the movie to project? How quick it is that they'll green light that movie?
I'm sure there's other movies that was positive that's green lighted too. You just being biased
Really,
with direction.
really.
Yeah, I'm sure there's positive
and
happiness and go ahead.
Yeah,
it's a balance, Mike.
There is no balance. There is no balance. There is no balance. That's my whole point. There is no balance.
I love boosters and satire and
condemning capitalism.
Trust me, Afro Queen. Trust me. Young Miami wasn't condemning capitalism in that song. Trust me. Now the movie maybe that's the spin. I don't know, y'all. Like I don't think like I'm gonna tell you just my personal opinion. I just get embarrassed of the shit that I see.
Oh, I do. When you see our people doing stupid stuff,
I just get embarrassed. I just get embarrassed
bored.
at the requirements for a female. I get embarrassed, and that was the crazy thing when they did the tribute to Lauryn Hill. I say, look at who y'all giving a tribute to, and look at the music that she put out, and look at what the industry has gone from there. She's the outlier. Like she's the outlier. You would think if you're doing a tribute that they'd be like, yo, I need to, maybe this, if this woman has one album that may be going down as a top 10 album of all time, nah, boosters, scamming.
Nikki say?
Nikki.
I ain't gonna lie, when everyone was looting, when the Floyd stuff went down, I was definitely spending that
just
shit.
don't post it, Nikki. Don't post any of the things you got from Lululemon. From the Nike store.
Thank you for being honest. I mean, it happens.
Let me
It's
tell
not
you
saying
something.
it's right, but I get it.
I you know, first of all, Black people are not the first and boosting is not synonymous with black people or right. The mafia has been hitting trucks for years. The Italians have been hitting trucks for years. It goes all the way back. So let's not say that it's just synonymous with Black people in the hood.
I never said.
I've
never said. I never.
Narrative.
But the narrative is it's affecting us going to prison.
That's why I prefaced it with people are forgetting that we're not the only people who do it, but it's looked at something differently than when we do it. When we do it, we're thieves, we're cons, we're scammers, we're boosters. But when people of non-color do it, oh, they have a problem.
I went into Walmart. They got everything locked up. It seemed like I was like, dang, that's what they doing now. Like you go in the store, stuff is locked all up because of boosters.
I went into Walgreens just to get some ice cream with my big back ass, and it was locked up. They had to get the
ice cream locked up. People stealing ice cream. They got ice cream theft. So yeah, Mike, people steal boost all the time.
Yeah, the young guy ran it down. He said they come in late at night with the munchies, and they come in here and they raid the ice cream the freezer because it's in the back of the store.
Go to the department store. You put that extra polo shirt on underneath your shirt. That's what people do, Mike. It's not saying it's right, but we know it. So, but now if they're going to post it because of the song, that's on them. That's the stupid dummies.
Not only that, what they're stealing is a felony. So you're talking about three, three or 2 or 3 Louis Vuitton bags. That's over $8,000. That's over $8,000 worth of merchandise. So do you understand those 2 bags alone? Actually, those 2 bags that she had were worth about $9,000.
Oh, he said they was boosted back in biblical days. What? What Billy saying?
Yeah, go ahead.
Billy is crazy.
Mike frustrated.
But what it does
That's
is
why I give up. Y'all go ahead. Y'all know when we put a twist on it, we turn it hot. You already know we're gonna get treated different. We've known that from day one.
Right.
We're gonna
There you
get
go.
treated different. You already know we're gonna get labeled different. So what do? The industry then helps somebody make a banging ass song, which to me ain't even hot. It just turned hot, and they spread it around, and then you got everybody now boosting is like an in thing, and it's always been here. I get it. But when we glamorize it, when we put our twist on it, it turns super hot. It's just sad. And that's and when you got everybody at the BET Awards jumping up,
You knew it was hot.
it was dog. It was so embarrassing to then give a
That
tribute.
part wasn't.
Then then to give Lauryn Hill a tribute. To listen to what she's singing, and that's what you give Young Miami and make her feel she's killing it. That's the hottest song in the country.
So Miss Clark, my cousin, God rest her soul, Lamar, was one of the best to ever do it. Okay, I'm talking about Sherlin's. I still to this day don't know how she got most of the stuff that she got out of these stores. Okay, but she also, when you say that people steal with a purpose, yeah, of course, to make money. But when you go anywhere that you go, you can't walk out of the store without taking something. 2 things can be true at the same time. And so when you're talking about, I just did a 33-month bid and I hit the bricks and I went, that's the first thing I did was go to Boost. That's a bigger issue.
How about people want the clothes and can't afford it? How about that? And that's why some people do it. Because then it came even back Baby Boy days. Remember, he was boosted and selling the stuff on the side. Like, I remember allegedly, people used to go to Macy's and get all of the polo shirts, put the aluminum foil over the sensor tag because it don't go off back then when you put aluminum foil over them, and walk out with all the stuff. And then you go home and you pluck them off and you selling all them $80 polo shirts for 30, 40 bucks.
I done brought some half off.
Good morning, DJ Romance.
Good morning, Romance.
Mike came at your neck yesterday, Romance. I had your back, though. Romance.
I just saw Romance yesterday. How did I come at Romance's neck?
Because we were talking about AI taking over. Mike said he disagreed, and I said I agree. I think we should embrace AI. But I was like, look at Romance Station. I was promoting your music and everything.
I did a talk break for a station coming at AI.
But we ain't gonna go back to yesterday. But Romance, I'm with you on the AI. Taking advantage of technology, but anyway, that was just a side thing. That was a side thing. Yeah. Mike ain't know I was gonna bring that up.
This is my thing. If we know the justice system is unjust, and we know that it treats us the way it treats us, and we know that we get sentenced to longer bids, and we have the largest percentage of people who then come back and were falsely accused and have to spend time in prison and then have to fight to prove that they were falsely accused, and they do all that. Why are we making fucking songs about doing shit that can lead you into the same court system that we know is unfair?
Because Black people historically have a way about making light of their plight.
How's that worked out?
We didn't say it was the smartest thing.
And do you really think Young Miami is boosting Mike? It's like
media.
a movie. It's fake. But I know you're gonna say that young girl that's watching it gonna think it's real. We know my
it's
young
not
man.
hot. It's catchy, and in this industry, it's not just about music. It's about social media and the impact of that music on social media. It is programming.
Because I drive fast because of fast order. I drive fast in my car because Fast and the Furious. I watch that movie. So you say, you know what? I'm gonna go fast. I know
Y'all
it's
got
fake.
it. No, you got it.
No, only you.
You got
I
it.
know it's fake.
You
We
got
are
a
supposed
whole,
to
you got
regulate
all,
ourselves.
really. That's what 13, 14, and 15 regulate themselves, right? That's what they do. They reckon the sexuality that's being pushed. These young girls are regulating themselves, huh? That's what they're doing. These kids who are listening to drill, that's what they're doing. They're regulating themselves. Like, come on, y'all, man. Come on. Like, we can play all we want. We can play all we want. This is ridiculous, yo. And the adults be right in with it. The adults be right in with it.
It's a hot song. I can't even deny it.
It's not a hot song. First of all, in real life, it's not a hot song.
It's just catchy. It's something.
It's just a dumb third grade elementary song. That's all it is.
You can't get it out of your head.
The hook is just a repetitious hook that took no talent, whoever wrote it, and they knew exactly what they were doing.
Well, don't let your kids listen. Billy's 4-year-old daughter singing it. Spin that. Like 4-year-old babies out here.
And that's the problem, because they know the programming.
Music has to imitate life. It doesn't need to be smart.
I don't even know why I got. We almost done the show, so y'all go. Protect Jalen Brown.
Yeah, I can't.
People eat watermelons without seeds. Is that a fake watermelon?
Huh? Oh, Rick, our resident white guy, has a very, very valid point.
Another pipeline to prison song. That's what it is. Another pipe. You got all these young girls who think it's popping to go. We're gonna go boost this. We're gonna go to the mall. And then they get caught up in the system. And next thing you know, now they gotta fight their way out the system. The point now is to make
songs that go viral. That's the goal. You trying to get money. You trying to get hits.
They may need a way to make people of color think boosting is the thing to do. So they get them a criminal record since they can't use weed anymore. Just saying. Random Rick, I agree.
That's his aha. That's his conspiracy. Okay. Since weed is legal now, we gotta flip this. We gotta
find something else. What else do they do?
They don't have to flip anything. Just promote their music. That's all. Just give them the record deal. Just give them the record deal and they'll promote it for us. That's all. But I get it. Y'all like your fucking songs. It's a hot song.
I don't know what's going on with the watermelon, but I should say, yeah, it's fake. If it ain't got seeds, it ain't real watermelon.
It's fake.
It's fake watermelon.
Back when I had a rock collection. Her rocks were made to impress.
Pyrex. Like smoke, like rock. Pyrex.
Facts, Rick. It's an old playbook. And we fall for it every time. Just giving it 100. That's what they're gonna say. I'm just giving it. I'm just doing what I'm doing. You know, we out here. And yes, there are people who are gonna take the song. There's gonna be people who take the song as just a song, and then there's going to be tons of people who are like, yo, this is exactly how I get down. They're going to play the songs on the way to go boost. After they get done boosting, they're going to play the song. And we sit up there and we just sing the song like it is like, I'm like, dog, what are we doing in 20? We ain't learned shit from the past. We ain't learned shit from my generation. Just repetitively giving the same violence, the same situation, the same way these cats took over hip hop and they want to promote the same negative stereotypes. And it affects us. We absorb it. Yeah. We absorb the mentality.
You have generations of boosters, though. So you have grandmothers who taught their daughters, who their daughters taught their daughters. It's a real thing.
And I'm waiting for the remix.
You know what? You're sick.
Who are they going to get on the remix?
Who jumping on the remix?
Who jumping on the remix?
Cardi and Lotto. Ooh, Cardi and Lotto would be dope, right? Miami, Cardi and Lotto.
It's gonna be popping. It's gonna be the hottest song of the summer.
The Boosters national anthem.
And you just look and go. There you go.
And then you can see Lotto and Cardi spinning their fake butts. You can see the video.
There we go. And then, you know, the requirement is at some point on stage, they'll turn around and pop their ass for everybody. Oh, wow. Yeah.
You saw Cardi was hopping on that motorcycle, popping it. I was like, okay, Cardi. She outside.
You know, I love Cardi. I'm sorry. I love her story. I love her glow up.
Cardi winning. No, we rooted for Cardi. Yeah, all y'all rooted for Cardi.
Yes, we did.
Y'all all rooted. But anyway, Back to Mike being frustrated with the music industry
God bless.
that he promotes, that he plays. By the way, catch Michael Shaw and the Takeover Legends every weekend.
Because honestly, I can. It's WR&B, and they're hard on not playing certain songs, which I'm like, that's a conflict. I'm like, they don't play a lot that
All right,
goes
stop,
on, but
stop. Don't go too
but,
far
but
left, 'cause you're
no,
about
but
to
when
go
I hear it, no, I'll give them credit. They have. But but what you gonna do? The song is the product, and the business of music is about making money. If there's an audience for there, are going to make
Yes.
it to make money from
And
it,
that's why they call it the entertainment industry.
and they will target it. They know exactly what to target to use the music business to effectively keep the funnel into the prison system. That's the basis of it. That's the basis of it. And I've been telling y'all, the industry is a disgusting, despicable, demonic system. Out of one side of people's mouths, they say Black Lives Matter. The other side of their mouth singing songs to say that it doesn't. Listen, it's cool. I don't want to play holier than that. I told you my responsibility I took for this shit.
It's entertainment. Were you not entertained?
No.
Maybe not you. Maybe not you, but somebody
What
was
up,
entertained.
Trendsetter? Good morning,
Good
Trendsetter.
morning.
Trendsetter,
Dallas,
what's good?
Texas. You got another clip? Come on, I want to judge. Come on, I like judging stuff.
Well,
Yeah,
here's
some
a funny
judgy
thing.
asses this morning.
Here, Trump had the 250th.
Oh, he had a celebration. What
The
happened?
celebration, and the attendance was crazy. We'll hit this. This was the attendance at the Trump 2000. I keep saying 250th America anniversary, and the turnout was stunning.
Okay, so earlier today, I checked out the preparations for Donald Trump's 250th birthday party for America, which is having some attendance issues.
Happy early birthday, America. We're celebrating already at the Great American State Fair. Man, we've got thousands of people celebrating this birthday with us.
Sometimes the pictures really don't tell the full story, because if you look behind us, you see, okay, there are a couple hundred people back there, but the truth is, when you make your way over here and you're in this you're in a wash of people.
There are thousands of people here, and I'll tell you what, that's with rain, with everything else going on.
It gets
the fact
better.
that
It
it is
gets
heightened
better.
security just because of the world right now. It's really an awesome crowd.
That is so sad. This picture really captures the problem. One of the organizers posted this photo of a performance.
Look at the glasses.
On the National Mall. If you zoom in, let's do it, on the guitarist's sunglasses. Oh, boy. You can see a crowd of less than a dozen people in the reflection. The organizers appear to have recently deleted that image from the social media feed, replacing it instead with this image of the performance, cropping out the guitarist, and is really cool.
That's your answer, right? Okay. Listen.
Yo, not to be flexing through my bad glasses. They try to do the theater of the mind.
I don't care about AI. I don't care how many people you superimpose into a picture or a video. The glasses will never fail you.
Then they Diddy cropped them out. Okay, we'll take them out. Let's take them
Take it out now, ASAP, like Rocky.
Oh God, like 30. Yeah, Trump don't get it, but he'll keep lying and say this is the best event ever. Thousands of people.
It's the most attended ever in the whole 250 years of history.
And this is why Mike Johnson, Speaker of the House, is in fucking panic mode. This is why he's sitting there trying to tell people it's going down, y'all. We're in trouble. They know those midterms are coming, and we're in trouble. He's telling he's gonna let you know out of his mouth. We caught y'all. The old joke. We caught.
If we were to lose the midterms, heaven forbid, these Democrats, y'all, impeachment's not even the big concern. They will turn every committee of Congress into an investigative body, and they'll go after the president's family, the cabinet, his donors and friends. Half of you in this room will be targeted. I run the protection program. I'll take care of you. Okay, we're gonna win. We're gonna win the midterm. Okay.
We're gonna win the midterm. We're gonna win. We're gonna win. We're gonna win. So get ready, y'all.
School put his face. Oh yeah, the new passports. He got his face on it. So if y'all needed a new passport, they doing a special edition with Trump's
I am
face.
holding on to my passport and my passport card for dear life. I do not want that man's face on my passport.
Good morning, Miss Hawkins. Miss Minister Hawkins. Good morning.
Minister Hawkins in the building.
Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, that's your president.
So then you know they had the Bill Cosby had the old show Kids Say the Craziest Things or Wildest Things, Craziest Things.
Yes.
This young kid, I just saw it, Miss Parker. She sent me the picture of her passport with Donald Trump on it.
Oh my God.
She got it. You got the classic, the limited edition.
So this young kid goes out, which I thought was rather dangerous.
Okay.
He's a rapper, young, and says, Jewish people have made a lot of money off of hip hop. Will you buy my music?
Okay.
And he legit, which I thought was kind of dangerous, but this is what he did. He actually went out in the streets to try and sell the Jewish people.
Hip-hop made Jews a lot of money. Yeah. Look, since hip-hop made Jews a lot of money, would you like to support my album?
Oh, no, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, though.
Okay. Since hip-hop made Jews a lot of money, would you like to buy my album? I'm gonna ask one black person. Word around town is black people don't support each other, but I could always count on them to support me, and I'm exhausted. So I'm gonna ask one black person and try my luck. Would you like to buy my album? Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh, what did I say? What did I say? Thank you so much. Just $10. That's like, thank you. I knew it. Oh.
No, I want to know what is he selling the album on a CD or? But anyway, like
that's still dope.
Definitely his parents' idea.
We support our kids.
These CDs.
We support our youth.
Yeah. But it's kind of great. I mean, it was.
I love it.
It was poignant. Like he made a valid statement. So
yes.
that was young boy out there doing
God's work, as they would say. Some people would say
doing God's work.
Doing God's work.
Yes.
Well, that's it for the show today, y'all.
I think
that's about it. I think that's about it. I think that's all I got
here.
I think that's all I got.
You ain't got no
did I tell you about the Malik Beasley, the gambling scandal that he's caught up in?
Former NBA star.
Oh, they got this guy.
Major.
He's betting on basketball.
Major.
They got him in the act.
Currently or back in the day when he was playing?
Currently. Malik Beasley is currently.
Oh, he out the league.
This is the game. He is trying to make sure that they meet the spread of the game. Mm-hmm. There's 8 seconds or 9 seconds left. Look what he does with the rebound. I'll tell you what he does with the rebound. I'm gonna show you what he does with the rebound.
And you know damn well.
5 seconds left. Down by 9.
Beasley's going to get it off. One last shot. How about Beasley? 21 points.
When the clock is over, the game is done. He still rushed down to get that last bet.
So this is the evidence they're holding against him. They're showing all these clips.
Like, why would you rush to score when the game is over? Usually the game is over. You just bounce the ball or dribble a timeout.
Dog, there was one rebound at the end of the game that he gets. This rebound he gets, and then there are text messages they have that were sent between people. Allegedly.
Foul not there. Rebound goes to Beasley. That'll do it. The Bucks win. They snap a 2-game slide, and the Clippers fall. 120. Looking for that 7-point play. Here's a 3-pointer, but foul not there. Rebound goes to Beasley. That'll do it. The Bucks win. They snap a 2-game slide, and the Clippers fall. 120. Looking for that 7-point play. Here's a 3-pointer, but foul not there.
For that video, I'm going to read you the text message.
It says over rebound prop, right?
Prop bet.
Yeah,
it's prop bet. So he had to get the rebound. OMG, he got one rebound with 1.1 seconds left. Fam, no way. He got that. Laugh my ass off. Then a response to it. Show me, dog. Brown, the guy sends it back. He says, damn, I closed my laptop. I'll try to find it. Then the other guy, Palance, Ed wants to see it. Brown responds, contested it and got the board. The other dude says, bruh, Brown says, fam, we were 1.1 seconds away from losing thousands to being down thousands. What's funny is after he got it, he had a sigh of relief. Dude, they got the text messages. They got the videos.
I mean, be honest, Mike. Do you think that he's the only player in the league that's ever done? Okay.
Of course not. Of course not. But once again, stupid dummy. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're making millions. How did you get caught up in this?
Though? How is this relevant now? Like, why are they trying to go back
What are
in
you
time?
talking about? It's so old. He's still being investigated.
But that's when he was playing, and now
you act like Malik retired. He got forced out the league.
And they're going to investigate it all the way to the point where it's a felony. So you have to remember, a lot of these cases are built over time because they want to accumulate as much money as possible to
it's hard
make it
to
into a
prove
bigger case.
A rebound, anybody can get a rebound, no.
Dog.
But there's text messages and conversations about it, Jay Black.
The ball bounces anywhere with a rebound. Like, that's tough.
Oh, no, he was I'm not going to try and go back.
I'm just saying it's hard to prove it. I'm going with the other side.
It's not hard to prove when you got the text messages and, you got the props and you got the spreads that he is literally beating the spread to make it a 9-point lead, and he had to be under 8.5. I don't know what's going on, and I know it's a setup. And I know the white boy got caught gambling in college, and they basically said he couldn't play college football no more, so they have a supplementary draft in the NFL. And yes, we're going to get treated different. I don't know how we're getting caught in this. I don't know if y'all being extorted, but the same Beasley had a conversation on a podcast. Let me see. And this is what he said on the podcast that he was on. Malik Beasley.
Pay attention. This is when Malik Beasley went on Neon, talked about gambling, and then he was under federal investigation for gambling. This is how they silence people who try to expose them. Listen to what they say, though. Just listen closely, gang. That's all I want you to do. Listen closely.
Bets.
One of them hella bets?
Yeah. Oh
my God.
They be coming.
Honestly, the parlays changed the game, bro. Like,
It's annoying, right?
It's annoying as hell. Like,
because you're playing a game, bro.
To me, this is a real thing that I want to get out to the world. Like,
pay attention right here. Pay attention. What he says. Pay attention.
I don't think basketball should be under entertainment. I think like 4 or 5 years ago they made it entertainment. I think it should be a sport. I think it should be real. Like, I love, like, basketball is my life, bro. I've grown up on it. You know what I mean?
What did he just say? Sport shouldn't be an entertainment company. It should be real. For him to say it should be real, that means that it's not real.
Look, I'm just gonna tell you this, yo. I've been telling you about sports not being real forever, and y'all just like, why would you even talk about gambling on a podcast if you have any association with gambling at all? Like, what common sense do y'all have?
Well, you think it's over. He's not being investigated. Like, he got away with it. If he did do something, that's why. If you think you over it, and you beat, like, you good.
How does that make sense to even talk about it on one of the biggest podcasts in the world about anything to do with gambling?
And that's why they use those things against you in court as evidence. Exhibit AB. Please turn to the screen and watch the footage.
I be feeling bad for dudes because and maybe feeling bad for dudes is the wrong term. I just don't understand anymore. I don't get it. I don't get the dumbing down of dumbness. If you're going to do something that's shaky, the last thing I would ever do is talk about it on one of the biggest podcasts in the world. I don't have anything to do with gambling. But that's the Malik Beasley thing. I just frustrated myself for the last 45 minutes. I just frustrated myself.
It's Tuesday. It's too early in the
so
week for that.
ridiculous.
Breathe in, breathe out.
Like, it's like we walk directly into the trap. We walk directly into the trap.
But there's something about doing something that you know you're not supposed to be doing. And then when you don't get caught, some people can't help themselves. Some people have to gloat. Some people have to show you that, hey, I got away with it.
You talk
I'm
about
that
not
dude.
cheating on this show. People talk
I'm
about
that
not
dude.
cheating, and they might have cheated back in the day. Mo talk about not cheating, and she knows she did stuff like
black women don't cheat.
unless. Well, I don't know. Well, our girl KT, y'all frustrated her early. I'm gonna promote her show again. She's performing on July 17th at the Q Spot. If you're in South Jersey, the Q Spot is where it's at. July 17th. You want to hear some good spoken word, a night of entertainment. This is grown folks stuff.
Right?
Yes, KT, our very own the Wednesday Word with KT. She's going to be on stage performing July 17th.
With James Ellerby.
Yeah, me and Lady Q need our VIP table seats.
Why y'all not gonna show up? Why would y'all? Why would you literally have them say that you need VIP seats? Because you know KT is gonna hook that up. You know she's gonna be happy.
I told Lady Q I want us to we need to get out and do more couple stuff. I want to do double date stuff. I want to hang out. I want to do more. I'm going to therapy, Mike. I'm trying to be outside more. Me and the wife doing grown folk stuff.
You send him to therapy, and look at this. Look at
July 17th, the Q Spot. I'm trying to put it in my plans for real. That's our anniversary stretch.
A TOL table.
We got married
table
on the 22nd of July. That's our engagement date, our married date. So we're gonna be outside. We're going on vacation. We're setting up stuff. Like, yeah, I want to see KT perform. I think that'd be dope. So put it on your calendars. Don't listen to Mike. I'm trying to help
going. Don't listen to Mike. I'm going.
Oh, you definitely gonna be there. Okay.
Yes, I'm in the building.
And she's gonna have a TOL table, not just a
see, that's dope.
VIP.
That's dope. That's dope. Musical website. She's gonna be there supporting. That's dope. Oh, Randall Rick said, "Is there any discounts?" The ticket said $10. Randall Rick. Golly,
how much discount can you get? It's only $10.
Didn't it say $10? Get on. Oh, $15 for the spectators. All right, you got that.
Oh, okay. $10 for performers, 15 for spectators. Okay.
All right, doors open at 7.
So we're gonna be in there supporting KT. KT supported a lot of stuff I've done. So I got to go out there and make sure I give the love right back. I give the love right back. There we go.
Bam. We in the building. TOL's squad up.
KT, we love you. Take that breath and know that our family is dysfunctional.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there with Yoli, Lady Q. We all.
Why? But
it's
why?
too soon, J Black. Too soon.
Why?
Too soon.
Why would you do that?
That needs a 24-hour cool down. Too soon. Thank you.
All right,
First of all, I think we lost Yoli. I think everybody's I think we might have lost.
She'll be back.
She knows it's jokes, and this is what we do.
Well, not a joke.
Not
a joke. But she will be back.
Jay gonna come back on the show after July 2nd with a quarter zip on,
and a matcha, and a Starbucks matcha.
Right.
Talking about all of y'all need to go hug a tree.
I think we hit everything.
I think we did.
I think we hit everything. Yeah, we don't need to hit that.
I'm gonna get some clips for tomorrow because you ain't got enough ratchet clips for me. I like ratchet.
We don't need no more ratchet shit.
Maybe.
And
only your algorithm takes you to the ratchet stuff.
Yeah, Mike ain't got no ratchet stuff.
Yeah, neither
I need
do I.
ratchet stuff. What was this? Do I got a ratchet clip?
Part of the problem.
How about a mother came home after giving birth and she had beef with a chick, right? And the girl was waiting for her. She came home with her new baby and the chick said on site. This was in my algorithm. Look at this. On site. So shorty on the steps waiting for her. And she knocked upside her head with the baby in the car seat. I guess when you say on site, you got to be prepared. Head should have been on the swivel. Shorty.
Damn.
But it was only one problem, Mike. Shorty then poured out some heat. She poured out some heat and ended up shooting the lady. But is she wrong? She wasn't a threat at that point. She's chasing her down. And her baby's in the car seat. And she shot her. Who's wrong, Mike? This is my algorithm. That's my algorithm. Who's wrong? Bringing no gun to a regular fight?
That wasn't a regular fight.
See what Mike got to say. Mike is
That was an
silent.
attack.
Damn, girl.
She just came home from having a baby.
Damn.
She hit her while she had her baby in tow.
But she chased her down after she did the Rick Child.
Damn, girl.
The threat was gone. And then she went after and shot her. It went through her leg. She all right, though. She just shot her in the leg. Let me see where Mike at. Let me just mute it. Mike, where you at, Mike? That's my algorithm.
You do ratchet things, you get ratchet results.
The girl survived. She just got shot in the leg.
Mm-hmm.
She waited for her on the steps. She said on site, you come home, deal it with your baby. It's so many layers of who's wrong, right?
No.
But you can't chase somebody down and shoot them after you lose a fight.
I don't think that was a fight. I feel like that was an attack. You heard the girl say, let me go put my baby in the house. Well, let me put my baby down.
Oh, good. Billy gonna come
And
on
she
live with us.
swung with the baby.
Y'all don't see y'all that
Wait,
don't
who
hurt
shot
you,
who?
that don't hurt your
Right.
heart. That's where we're at.
That's where we're at. Right.
The
Because
lady
something like that could happen.
with the baby,
That was an attack.
she shot the girl that was on the steps waiting for her. After the girl ran away, though. And like Rick said, that's why you keep your head on the swivel. I'm coming home with my baby on the steps. She's standing on and she's standing there waiting. I'm just gonna walk like ain't nothing wrong.
How many times have you ever heard
That
somebody
don't-
say
that no, in all seriousness,
load?
in all seriousness, that don't disturb you.
It's very disturbing.
What part?
The whole thing don't disturb you. That
If
she
you live-
actually ran up on a woman with a child with a newborn
had her baby.
That just had her baby and beat her down, and then the lady takes out a gun and that don't disturb you on what the climate that we're in.
Billy.
Well, if you're in, I'd say this lady, it's something about having peace and not needing to be on edge every day. Like when you're in a certain lifestyles and you got drama, you live a different way. You know that it can go down at any point. So if you don't want to live that lifestyle,
I didn't ask you all that. I asked you, don't you feel disturbed in your soul of seeing some shit like that?
Oh, you into stuff.
And why does your algorithm take you to things like that? Because my algorithm does not algorithm like
I
that.
see fights. I see restaurant stuff. People
I
mad.
don't see those things on my
That's all my algorithm is, drama. And I'm like, damn, maybe because I watch it and it gives me more. But I like to judge who's wrong. You know you got beef with this girl. You come home with your newborn. You just assuming she ain't going to hit you back.
She attacked her. That was an attack. That wasn't a fight.
He's still stuck on it.
She attacked her.
The
If
whole
you know you got beef,
okay.
Is that not true? If you know you got beef with somebody, you gonna walk right by.
Dog, I'm not gonna overanalyze something that is totally insanity and sad and depressing.
It is.
Like, wait, what do you?
Child endangerment, assault.
Yes, it is. It's assault.
But she
and
shot her after the
self-endangerment.
fact. She
And
shot
do you
her
think
after
that?
the
Do you think that girl? You don't think that environment and what is programmed and what is literally thrown in our brains every day has something to do with a young woman like that deciding it doesn't matter that another human being is carrying a baby?
That was a setup. Because how did she know when she was coming home with her newborn from the hospital?
Oh,
The whole
somebody definitely
neighborhood
called.
knew.
Somebody definitely
neighborhood
said,
knew.
"Yo, she coming home from the hospital today,"
And
and
nobody
they were waiting.
Nobody stops it. Nobody intervenes. It's just you on your own. And
Oh, Billy saw it too.
that is the literal
She waiting there for you.
introduction to the world that little baby has right now.
Right.
That baby ain't gonna know none of that.
You'd be surprised how much trauma affects children.
The baby's like 3 days old, Mo.
Infants.
But yeah, that's what I like. Give me some let's have every night. You need some ratchet stuff to keep it balanced.
Keep it balanced.
Wow. You do.
Wow.
Might get frustrated with this.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in.